Oh my God, this is so annoying. I literally have been talking for the last 20, 30 minutes and I wasn't even recording. How am I supposed to be a content creator? I can't even press record. Okay, so here's where we are. I just watched the video and found out how to organize my affiliate links in a super simple way that would have saved me 2 weeks of effort in trying to create a hack for my affiliate links. I'll tell you what that was, but let me first start off by talking about my wins and losses. So wins this week where I've posted at least 3 posts a week. And this past week, I incorporated a carousel. So I'm trying to do not just reels, but also carousel posts and just maybe shuffling it around a little bit. One of my posts got over 1,000 views, so yay! Engagement is still pretty low though. Like for the one that got over 1,000 likes, there were a lot of likes, a lot of ha-ha-has, like, stream of laughing emojis, but not a lot of like engagement. Outside of the post, I also signed up for Amazon Associates, so now I'm able to create affiliate links. I think it's a trial run. It's like once you get your first 3 purchases, then Amazon will come in and say if they actually want to approve you to be an Amazon Associate. So we'll see. The jury's still out on that. Well, I also signed up for Linktree, so I have a Linktree account, so now I can actually put like a link in bio. And then I talked to my mentor, which was probably the highlight of my week last week. I think I was getting a little down on myself because I think I was just talking myself out of being a content creator, right? It's like when I start something scary that's uncomfortable, whether it's physically uncomfortable, mentally uncomfortable, emotionally uncomfortable, it's like I start to self-sabotage and I'm like, here's why I shouldn't do this, right? If I'm working out, I'm actively talking myself out of working out. Like I should not do this. This hurts. Just take a break. And I need to challenge myself to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And having that conversation with my mentor really just reset my intention, it reset my goalpost, and it normalized a lot of the ways that I'm feeling right now. She has a really good following. She has over 15,000 followers. She's an actress. She's a motivator. Like she is just a great human being, and I've known her for years. So she's very inspiring for me. So it was really great to talk to her because it just filled my cup up. So love her. Couple of losses this week. Speaking of Amazon, I did not get accepted into the Amazon influencer. Like I applied for both the Amazon Associates, which is easier to start off and to be an Amazon Associate. But I applied for the Amazon influencer. Like I was immediately rejected. It wasn't even like let me think about this. It was like submit application denied. Your engagement, like there was no reason, but I'm assuming is because I have 700 followers. My engagement is pretty low. I just started out posting again over the last couple of weeks. So looking back, like you've only posted 3 times this year prior to the last 2. Like what are you doing? So I get it. It's a goalpost. So the next step for me is to become an Amazon influencer. Another thing that was a little bit of a loss today was once I became an Amazon associate, I have all these affiliate links and I need to be able to house them somewhere. And on Linktree, I didn't want to just list all of my affiliate links, right? Like what is the hack? I need to figure out a solution around this. So I applied to LTK because I'm like, okay, they have a great option as a storefront if I can't get it on Amazon Influence. Also denied, but their denial was not as immediate. So it left a little bit of room for like hope to creep in. And it's like, maybe. And it's like a 24 to 48 hour acceptance thing, so, but like literally within maybe 36 hours, I was denied. They're saying engagement is low or unoriginal. It was like a bucket. It was like one of these things apply. And either way, I didn't get accepted. So that was also a loss. So not accepted yet. But I feel like sticking to this journey, I will become an Amazon influencer. I will have an LTK account, and all of these things will be things that I'll look back and laugh at. So, that's not authentic. It's not funny right now, but it will be. It will be funny. It will be funny in the future, like when I get there. So here's what brings me back to my original conversation. When I wanted to find a place to organize all of my Amazon affiliate links, I asked ChatGPT, because me and ChatGPT at this point, we have a really great relationship. They know me. He, she, them, they, it knows me, really well, and from previous questions. And it's just, okay, Kanya, here's how we're going to work this. So it gave me a couple of like link in bio tool options, and it mentioned Beacon, Stan Store, Later's LinkedIn, Card, I don't know, CARRD. But all of these kind of came at a cost, or maybe they didn't all come at a cost, but they weren't what I was looking for. I wanted a simple one-pager storefront where people can just search through things that I had on that particular post to make it super easy. So what I ended up doing is a hack between Canva and Linktree. Let me show you. So my phone died last night. So today is a brand new day, but I do still want to go through how I organize my affiliate links for like Shop My Post. All right, so here is my Instagram page, and up here's my Linktree for people to have a reference to when I make a post. Now, what I've been doing recently for like this post where I like shop my front porch is I have people comment fall, and if they comment fall, they'll get an automatic email with a link to shop those items. Now, they can also go to my Linktree and shop those items as well. So they can click on this link and go to a one-pager that has links to each of those items. Okay, so this is my front porch. If they wanted to get these little planter fillers, they have access to that. If they wanted to, get these, the actual planters themselves, they can just click on the link. And this is my affiliate link. Like if somebody purchases it, I'll get commission on those items. Now, what I didn't realize, this was not here before. Okay, this was something that I just found out about last night when I was watching a YouTube video, and somebody instructed me on how to go to shops and just add products there. Had I known about this a couple of weeks ago, I would have saved myself a whole lot of effort. But because I didn't know about this, I wanted to create a hack for just that. Like if I create a post, it's got a bunch of products in it. I want to give them one link that they can go to and shop those products without having an Amazon storefront or having access to LTK. So this is what Linktree does, which is a fantastic option. But I'm glad that I didn't know about it, because when I created that Canva Linktree hack, I like it so much better. And I'll tell you why. One reason is if somebody wanted to shop these products, let me go back to the storefront, shop these products, they can click to see full shop. Once they're in here, you can break this down between like toddler faves, like if I do a curly girl routine and all those products, or maybe home life faves kind of thing. But once you're in here, you can't really organize them any further, right? It's just kind of either a shop that particular post or shop all of my toddler faves. And what I'm assuming is as I'm posting more, I'm gonna have a lot more stuff to put in here. And I just don't want people to have to scroll through a bunch of products to try to find that one duck that was in that one post I posted 2 weeks ago. So yes, is this an option? It absolutely is an option, but I think I'm actually gonna turn this off because, let me make sure it's off. Just refresh my page. Let me refresh it again. Let me click that off. Y'all, what is wrong with, okay, so let me see, make sure, okay, good. I just want it to be a clean page, okay? So if somebody wants to shop those front porch faves, they can go here. Or I can create several pages, like several of these Canva pages, and list them under here, but they'll all be categorized under like my home faves. So shop my toddler faves, same thing. I'm about to post a playpen refresh for my 16-month-old, and it's gonna send them to this one page. Once they're in here, they'll be able to click all the different links to purchase it. Let me actually show you what it looks like. I'm gonna just copy the link. I'm gonna open it up in an incognito window to show you what it would look like if somebody comes in and posts and wants to shop this post. All of the items are right here. So if they want to shop this playpen, they click on it and it takes them right to my Amazon page. And that happens with any of these things, right? So they can find that one duck that they were looking for without having to go through a myriad of products under toddler faves to find that one product. So I kind of love this combination. If let me show you how I did this in case you want to do it this way. But this is a hack that I found that really, really works. Now I will say that I knew nothing about Canva when I started. So it took me a lot more time to put this together. But now that I have this as a template, I can just use it anytime that I want to post several products from one post and just have a landing place for people to go to. All right, so let's walk through how I did it. So I'm just gonna go to Canva's homepage. Actually, let me start over here. And go to create. There is this icon here on the end. It says product photos. So this is a really cool option. It's actually a beta product for them. So I think it just came out, but I don't have a pro account. So I can't use like the background remover. So this is kind of my hack. So if I wanted to, for instance, if I wanted to just choose a photo, upload a new image. Okay, so boom, I've got my cube. And you go to next, you choose the style. So you can put this like on a little platform if you want to. You can put it on hardwood floor. I'm just gonna choose this 3D shadow. I feel like you can do a lot more with just something with a 3D shadow. I don't know. Make it your own, but this is what I used. And it takes a few minutes. And then boom, you have an image with a shadow, which is super cool. Let me show you. I did one with like the pewter for, I don't know, I think I'm saying that right. But it would like take it and like put it on this little stand as like a little presentation, and you can download all the images, and then you can use that to create a product kind of catalog. Which is kind of what I did. I didn't use this one. I actually went back and did all of them in the 3D shadow, which I think this looks really cute. Like, look at the little shadow coming off of each of these items. Like, this makes it look real, like makes it look 3D. Mission accomplished. All right, so once Once I have those photos, I go in and start a new project. So what I've typically done is a brochure landscape. And I think this gives enough space, especially if you have multiple products, to let each of those products kind of have their own room. So I just went with brochure landscape, and then they give you some template options here. These are the ones that I've recently used. So I turned this into, I turned that into this. So for instance, I changed this color from green to like a, I don't know, like that color. You can turn these upside down, you can turn them around, you can delete all of this information in here. You can just kind of make it your own. So if you wanted to like delete the photos that are already in here and maybe add in your own photos. So if I wanted to take this duck and move them right here, I can. And I just grab this and move them down a little bit. And you see with that 3D shadow, it makes it look very cool, okay? I can take this, make it look bigger so it looks like it's kind of behind that duck a little bit. You know, maybe move this, position this to the back. Whatever it is, like make it your own, but once you've created your own template, it's kind of like copy and paste at that point. It's just, you know, grabbing your items, putting them where you want to. You can make this bigger or smaller if you have multiple items. You can kind of just play around with it. But once you create it, you would just go in here and add a link and then go to that item. Let's just go back to that particular item, click on it. And then once you have your Amazon Associate account, you get like this site stripe here across the top. Sorry about that. Here across the top. It tells you your commission rate on this particular item, what category it's in, and then when you click Get Link, it gives you your affiliate link for this particular item. So then you would go back in, drop that link on that item. So now when anybody clicks on this, it takes you straight to your product that you get commission on. So fast forward, you have created your entire brochure with all the products you have on it, and you want to now upload this to your Linktree. You go to share. Make sure that you make this so that anyone with the link can have access to this, and be sure to change this to can view, because you don't want anybody coming in here and being able to edit your products or even comment on it, because you don't know how many people are going to have eyes on this. So make sure it just is can view, and then copy the link. Once you've copied the link, you can then go back to your Linktree. I would add that right here. Playpen refresh, 16 months. Here's the link. And then you just turn that on. So if you wanted to do another one, for instance, you would just add, you would drop your link here to whatever other page that you're hosting. Maybe you're doing like a toddler sick basket, and you created a brochure for it, grabbed the link, popped it in here. Added link. And then you could just edit what this would say. Maybe it's sick faves. Boop. And then add whatever emojis and how you want to dress that up. And you could grab this and pull this, grab it. Come here. Grab this and put this under my toddler fave. So now you have two things under Shop My Toddler Faves, right? So when you go to your Linktree, now it looks like Sick Faves and Playpen Refresh. So that's kind of been my hack. And I think this works better than turning on the shop and just having a bucket list of products at the top. Anyway, hope this was super helpful. Thank you so much for following along my journey. And stay tuned for more updates. Bye.